Hi guys, this is Yvon Donko, Senior Consultant at CM Asset Consulting. We are specialized in Microsoft technologies, Power Apps, Power BI, Power Automate, Dynamics 365, and so on. In the previous video, I showed you how to use the HTTP action of Power Automate to get a token, okay, and create a Zoom meeting directly from Dynamics 365. Same way in this another video, we will use the same way, okay, to now get registrants to a Zoom meeting directly in Dynamics 365. As I've explained you in the previous video, the first thing to do is to create a server-to-server app on Zoom app marketplace. You grant rights to this app, then you encode the client ID client secret, and you go on Power Automate to generate the token with this encoded value. This encoded value of the client ID client secret. Then you will be able to use another HTTP action to get the registrants. Okay, so let me execute the flow so that you will retrieve registrants to this Zoom meeting. Okay, here. So now it is empty. Let us go on flow and we will run the Zoom registrant flow. Zoom registrant, this one. Okay, I click on it. You will notice that it will not require any authentication because it is a server to server. Okay, it's not client to server, it's just loading, and it needs to sign this. So it's running, my flow is running. I have not been asked to connect or to log in to Zoom, okay, because it's client server to server app I've used. So the flow is running, and if we refresh, okay, so you see we have our 5 registrants to the Zoom. Now let us explore the flow and see how it has been done. It is quite simple. Okay, so the trigger is when a record is selected, default environment, even table. This is a body initialization, an object initialization. Okay, get token. I'm not going to open it because I don't want you to see the client ID, client secret, and so on. So you can refer to my previous video in order to understand how I get the token from here. So now I set the HTTP body variable with the body of the get token. So I retrieve the value of the access token because this is an object, okay, with key values. So you also have a key access token, so I just retrieve its value and I within a compose, okay. Now get participant, okay. So the method is get, and this is the URL. Okay, I can see this URL on the Zoom API reference. Okay, so you just read the documentation and you will see that this is the link to pass in order to get the participants to a Zoom meeting. So this is a dynamic value, okay, meeting ID. Authorization, we are on header. Authorization is bearer, token, okay, content type application JSON. So this will help me to retrieve the participants to the Zoom meeting. Okay, I store it in my object variable. Now I can select the participants array. Okay, I can select the participant array because you have one key under this object, which is the participant, and the value is an array, so I store it here. Okay, so this is another initialization of a variable. Same thing, this is an array, this is an array also. Now I can pass the participant array, okay, retrieved. I pass it, I can select, okay, this is name and email if equal item user email string null, okay. I have explained you that in previous video. It's just sometimes you retrieve the null value as a form of string, okay, with quotation, quote mark. I don't want that, so I just transform it like this. This is a compose action. This is the union, okay, union of the same set. You pass as the two parameters the same set. It means you want to remove duplicate value from that set, okay. So this is the compose of the variable. I have to list Zoom meeting participant rows because to store values in this Zoom meeting participant entity, I need to make sure that the values are not yet recorded there in order to avoid duplicate. So this is why I need to retrieve the content. I pass it, okay. I can also select name, email. Now this is, I also set a value to that value to this variable. Compose, okay. This is just the compose union of the two, okay. This is the union. Now I can filter this one and I remove item, okay. I don't want those item already inserted in the Zoom registrant entity. So now I have just the body of the filter, okay, in my apply to each, and I'm sure that this is the row I'm supposed to add. Item name, item email, and this is how we reference a lookup in a flow. You can reference to previous video to show how to retrieve this name, and you pass the unique identifier of the entity. So this is GUID function that helped me to generate the ID of the record I'm creating. So this is simply how the flow has been done. Thank you for watching, and see you next time for another video on Power Automate.